So, hello guys, I hope you're doing great. And it's a weekend, I'm just home hanging, and I get this DM asking me what is my biggest struggle being a black doctor in Turkey. So, I thought I should just make a short video about this. Let me tell you this, it doesn't happen so often. But when it does, it really hits very hard. It hurts, and the biggest struggle is especially to try hard to be approved by the patients. You know, as a doctor, I've always been in contact with a lot of patients. I've been in contact with a lot of people, and lucky enough, I can personally read faces. Yeah, in certain situations, especially if I'm attending to the patient, I look in their faces, then I can read. It really hits bad when I feel that the patient isn't satisfied that I'm being his or her doctor, because I can tell from the way they're responding to my questions, the way they are behaving at that time. So it's very easy for me to understand that, okay, I need to try hard to prove myself that I'm good at what I'm doing, and I'm the person that I am there to help this patient. To some extent, I do this so well, so much that I can see the approval of this patient, like in their eyes. I can read that, okay, they're satisfied that I'm their doctor, and they're listening to what I'm saying, and it goes on well. But there are times when they're in there until they leave, there's no way they are satisfied that I'm their doctor. And sometimes you even see them going to my colleagues, talking to them, and it really hits bad. Like, okay, just because I'm different, it doesn't mean that I'm not capable of doing the job, I just feel like it's a matter of understanding. We're in the 21st century, and one has to understand, and one has to know that the world is now at a different place. This is a global world where you need to listen, to understand, and accept the different people that are there within your society, because people nowadays are traveling from one end of the world to the other, and you need to accept that this is happening at this time, and for some reason it's very hard for some people to accept this difference. Other than that, I think the other struggle that I do face, and it really hits bad, apart from the patient, sometimes I can understand that, okay, I'm different, they do not approve of me because maybe I'm different, they don't know me, they've never met me, and they might be cautious, like, is this really true or whatsoever. Okay, to some extent I would say, okay, fine, it's normal for a human mind to behave that way. But then when my colleagues also do not approve of my medical decisions, sometimes it does really hit bad. It really does hurt, because these are the people that I always work with, and they know me, and their behavior being not approving what I'm saying, and doubting my medical decisions, it really hits bad, because I'm the person that if I don't know a thing, I really keep quiet, and if I do and I have an idea, I like to give my opinion if we are talking about something within a small group. And I'm also not this person that would like talk when there are so many people I'm not that person. So like we're in a small group and I'm talking, and if I see someone looking at me, or I read their faces that there's some kind of doubt that I'm reading in these people's faces, and now my colleagues, it hits bad, because I feel like these are the first people that should at least understand, that the people that know who I am, what my intentions are, and that the people that I do work with, I spend the time with the most when I'm in the hospital. So they should be able to know where I am, and if they look at me in disapproval, it really hits bad. Other than that, and also if I'm looked at so different, because I feel like I just look at the people just the way they are, and I'm in a group, especially my colleagues. If they look at me different, it does hit bad. I don't like talking about it, but it really does hit bad. Yeah, so I think these are the biggest struggles that do not happen every time, but when they do, they really hurt bad. Yeah, so if I'm to answer this question, this is how I can answer it. So I hope you don't get me wrong, because this is what I observe, this is what I feel, and I'm just voicing out my opinions. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I've answered this question even for you who would like to, or maybe have been wanting to ask me about this question but you never did. So I just answered your unquestioned question. Hopefully you understand what I mean, and it's not about bringing hate to nobody. It's just something that I feel. This is just my opinion. Yeah, nothing bad. So bye for now. I'll see you soon. Ciao.